Dr. Carroll, things used to be so much easier for me. I mean, when I was younger, I had more energy. I felt better. I used to bounce back from longer, harder days easier. And I used to wake up in the morning raring to go. And I used to have more resistance to aches and pains and whatever bug was floating around. I don't know, not so much anymore. I gotta tell you, getting older is not easy. You have any suggestions? Any recommendations?
Well, Drew, you're not alone. We all face these challenges as we get older. And one of the reasons is because of a decline in circulating stem cells. You see, we all have stem cells that circulate through our bodies, and they're essentially the repair and rejuvenation system of the body. We have a lot of these stem cells as a young child, but they slowly start to decline when we reach our 20s. So that's one reason why a teenager who gets injured or has an illness or undergoes a surgery, they generally recover pretty quickly. But as you get older, it becomes more of a challenge. And the same health situation for a teenager could absolutely wreak havoc on someone in their older years. But I do have good news for you. RBC Life has created a nutritional supplement that can actually increase your level of circulating stem cells. A pioneer in the field of stem cell research, Dr. Neil Reardon, developed a completely natural nutritional supplement that can increase your level of circulating stem cells by up to 100%.
Wow.
You see, this doctor had started a clinic in Panama called the Stem Cell Institute, and he wanted a nutritional supplement that he could give his patients before and after their treatments to boost the effectiveness of his results. And the result was StemKine, a completely natural, safe, clinically proven supplement that can boost your levels of circulating stem cells and get them closer to the way they were when you were younger. This is the latest breakthrough in nutritional science, and it's the only supplement that's been clinically proven to increase stem cell production. It naturally supports your body's ability to repair and rejuvenate. So that's where I would start. In fact, everyone over their 20s should be taking StemKine.
Well, what kind of results are people seeing with it?
Well, it's interesting you should ask. Why don't you watch this DVD and you'll see some of the testimonials that we're receiving.
In the first couple of months, I lost about 35 pounds. One of the first things I noticed is that strength seemed to come quicker. I can do 5, 6, 7 wide grip pull-ups now, and I could never do anything like that before. I have more energy. I look forward to working out more. I seem to get more out of workouts.
3-4 weeks into the StemKine, it's totally, I can throw like I was 20 again. It also improved my ankles when I run. I can tell a difference there from the impact. The next morning, my ankles don't hurt like they used to. If you want to stay healthy, you have to stay active. And in order to stay active, you have to make an investment, and I think StemKine is a really good investment for your health. I'll be 51 in 3 weeks, and I feel 25.
Now I can wear heels every day, never have a problem. Go home and can walk, can run, can play with the kids. It's great.
It just keeps me from getting as tired and keeps me from being as sleepy. It's like I have an endurance with it.
Yeah, I've been taking StemKine for 6 months. I noticed my blood sugars are more level all day. I'm more focused. It keeps me calmer. With my diabetes though, I realized when my blood sugar goes low, my golf game is nowhere to be found. It's probably shaved at least 10 strokes off my game just from me focusing.
I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis, and especially in my hips. And after I started taking the StemKine, within 2 or 3 weeks, I noticed that the pain was going away. And
I've always had kind of long nails, but they would just break off when they reached a certain point, and now I have to file them. I used to file them when they broke. Now I file them because they're too long.
So anybody over 30, I would recommend you take StemKine as a daily supplement because our bodies are older and not producing as many stem cells.
You can take this DVD home with you. Once you've tried StemKine, you're going to want to share it with your family and friends.
Well, how often and how much?
So for the first 2 weeks, you're going to take 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. After that, it's just 2 a day.
Oh, that's incredible. Okay, I'm on it. Do you recommend anything else?
Well, why don't we tackle those energy and recovery issues next?
Yes, please.
Microhydrin is another product produced by RBC Life that acts as an incredibly powerful antioxidant, and it's going to give you a welcome boost of energy. You see, microhydrin is actually negatively charged hydrogen. That negative charge, or electron, is going to act as an antioxidant. It's going to go through your body and help neutralize those free radicals that might otherwise damage your health. In addition, it's going to help produce energy by creating the natural energy-producing molecules inside your cells.
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. So let me get this straight. It works as an antioxidant and it boosts your energy?
That's exactly right. It does a few other incredible things too. It actually helps to balance your pH. You may have heard people talking about juicing and eating a vegetable-rich diet to try to alkalinize their systems. Well, those things are great, but they're not always practical for everybody. So it's really nice to know that when you're taking this incredible antioxidant, you're also balancing your pH at the same time. On top of all that, it's going to give you endurance for your exercise, whether it's just a stressful day at home or whether it's a workout in the gym. It's going to boost your energy and help your recovery. Because one thing we've discovered about microhydrin is it actually reduces the level of lactic acid buildup in your cells. And lactic acid is the stuff that's making you sore the next day.
Yeah, I know about soreness.
So microhydrin equals antioxidant protection, energy, endurance, and a faster recovery. Just like when you were younger.
Yeah, I could have used it back in my bull riding days, for sure. In fact, I could have used it a month ago when I was shooting a Western. You know, being a cowboy drains a lot of your energy, and soreness becomes a way of life. I do not know how they survived back then.
Well, microhydrin has helped a lot of people, probably even a few cowboys too. I have a couple of stories to tell you. We had a marathon runner named Andrei Kuznetsov who won the Masters Division of the Boston Marathon, was taking microhydrin during his training and during the race. Well, our medical director, Dr. Leonard Smith, went to go check on him after the race, but he couldn't find him anywhere. He saw all these runners laid out on stretchers and wrapped up in blankets, trying to recover from this exhausting race, and he couldn't find Andre. So finally he looked around and he found him just standing. He looked like he hadn't run at all. So he went up to Andre and he asked, "Did you even run the race?" And he said, "Of course I did, but I feel fine. I've been taking microhydrin." So you can see this product has really helped a lot of people in some strenuous situations, including a man named Dennis Brown. He was actually able, as an asthmatic, to climb Mount Everest without the aid of oxygen because he was taking microhydrin. Microhydrin is able to drive oxygen into the cells and able to help with the energy and endurance for even the toughest of situations.
Well, I have a friend that's a stuntman, and he is always sore. He's been thrown off of a moving train. He's been hit by a car. He's been thrown from a bridge. I mean, this is all in the movies, of course, but trust me, it still hurts.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get him a bottle.
Yeah, that sounds like a rough life, but microhydrin is an incredible product, and it has plenty of scientific studies to back it up.
Okay, I love it, and I want it. So how much and how often?
So you're going to start with 1 or 2 capsules a day, and then you'll slowly work your way up to 4 capsules a day. All right, so now let's talk about supporting your immune system. Over 30 years ago, RBC Life's founder, my father, Clinton Howard, had an aloe-based skincare company. And he was so impressed with the results that he was hearing from his customers that he really wanted to end the age-old mystery about what exactly was in the aloe plant that was so amazing. So he developed a team of scientists, created a research laboratory with the goal of discovering the active ingredient in aloe vera. And after years of research, they learned that it was actually a polysaccharide, or a long-chain sugar, inside the aloe that was so effective. The American Medical Association gave it a name called ace-mannan. They went on to study this and prove that ace-mannan provides powerful support for the immune system, unlike anything else.
The immune system. Tell me the importance of that, though.
Well, your immune system is essentially the protector of your health. It's like your bodyguard. If you don't have a healthy immune system, you're going to be prone to all of the bacteria and viruses and things in your environment. But you really only get sick when your immune system has been weakened. So as you can see, it's vitally important that we support our immune system and strengthen our immune system, because that ultimately will protect your health.
And as you get older, your immune system...
It starts to decline. just like everything else, unfortunately. So it becomes more important to supplement with natural products like Vitalo that can help strengthen your immune system with their unique polysaccharides. They're going to nourish your cells, enable cell-to-cell communication better. They actually also help with your digestion as a nice added benefit. But the most important benefit of Vitalo is keeping that immune system strong and healthy.
Vitalo is a powder, right? So how do you take it?
So you just simply take 1 scoop a day, and you can put it in juice, you can put it even in water, you can add it to your smoothie, or you could sprinkle it on some of your food like yogurt. It's totally up to you.
Okay, so I think I get it. So STEMKIND is for the 3 R's, repair, replenish, rejuvenate. And then you have microhydrin, which is for energy. And it also helps fight lactic acid buildup, which reduces recovery time and soreness.
That's right.
And then you have Vitalo, which is for your immune system.
Exactly right.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I am feeling a lot better about myself knowing that there is help along the way.
There's a bright future ahead of you, Drew. Well, while we're talking, there's another area you might want to think about.
Yeah? What's that?
Well, do you ever do any love scenes in your movies?
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you have something that can...
I wasn't going there.
Yeah.
But actually, STEMKIND can help that. At least that's what this guy said.
Sex drive, that I seem to have more desire, more stamina, and so my life is enjoyable in all facets.
But that's not where I was going when I asked you about your love scenes. I was going to talk to you about having whiter teeth and a fresher mouth.
Well, yeah?
Microbright is a unique antioxidant tooth powder from RBC Life. It contains the same antioxidant we spoke about a few minutes ago, microhydrin. Well, what they've discovered is that microhydrin not only acts as an antioxidant on the inside, but it can do the same thing in your mouth, meaning it can get rid of that harmful debris that coats the surface of your teeth and create a better environment in your mouth for good oral health. In addition, it alkalinizes your mouth, and those cavity-causing bacteria, they love acid. So when you alkalinize your mouth, just like you're doing on the inside, you actually create an environment where those bacteria don't want to live. So you're helping increase your oral health at the same time. Plus, it's non-toxic. It has absolutely no fluoride. Now, fluoride is the reason that you see on the back of your toothpaste that warning to call poison control if you swallow too much. So that's definitely something we want to avoid. Microbright is completely safe for people of all ages to use.
So I just replace my toothpaste with this?
Exactly. Now, some people still use their toothpaste occasionally. It's really a personal preference, but it's completely fine to use Microbright 100% of the time.
So if I use Microbright, will it get me a love scene with Scarlett Johansson?
Well, I'm your nutritionist, Drew, not your agent.
All right. Speaking of him, he is always drinking this health drink that has something to do with olive leaves. Do you know anything about that?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked about that. That's actually one of my favorite products from RBC Life. It's called Oliviva. You may have seen other nutritional beverages out there in the marketplace.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, the secret behind those is that they are basically just fruit juice. Oliviva is different. It actually contains the fresh juice of the olive leaf. And that's special because olive trees actually go back thousands and thousands of years, and they're well known for being able to survive anything. They can survive pests and drought, even being cut down. The benefit lies in the olive leaf extract. It makes the tree very hardy and basically not susceptible to aging in any way. So we've captured those benefits in Oliviva and created a really wonderful nutritional beverage that supports the immune system, it supports the cardiovascular system, it gives you a great amount of energy, and it is the true anti-aging beverage.
Come to think of it, I guess it's never too early to start thinking about anti-aging, is it? And he does look really young for his age. Oliviva, huh? That stuff sounds incredible.
It really is, and I haven't even told you about the antioxidant power. Oliviva contains an ORAC score of 119,000.
What's ORAC?
The ORAC is a measure of antioxidant power. So that's one way that you can kind of compare Olaviva to some of the other nutritional beverages out there, is you can look at the ORAC score. Olaviva's is exceptionally high.
Really? Well, I want a bottle of that as well.
Then we have another amazing product called First Food. This is actually a natural substance that contains the full range of immunoglobulins.
What?
These are agents that support your immune system, and they also regulate digestion. So you get digestive health and immune support benefits in one completely natural product.
So why do they call it First Food?
Because it's actually colostrum, and colostrum is the first food that any mammal produces after they have their offspring. So it's the pre-milk fluid. And what they found is this substance, its purpose is to reset and regulate the immune system and to line the digestive tract so that that infant, whether it's a cow or a human baby, has the immune system and the digestive system that it needs for the outside world.
Really?
Let me quickly mention a couple of other products you might be interested in.
Yeah.
Spirulina. Spirulina is actually called nature's superfood or nature's miracle food. It contains 95% digestible protein. That compares to beef and chicken, which are maybe about 20% digestible. So you get a nice plant-based protein plus a wide range of phytonutrients. And research has shown that spirulina powerfully supports the immune system, and it gently cleanses and detoxifies the body. So that's a wonderful superfood to add to your regimen.
So spirulina, is it like a meal replacement or a protein supplement or?
Well, it's a supplement. Spirulina is actually 70% protein. So you're actually getting very easily digested protein that has all of the essential amino acids, plus a range of enzymes and phytonutrients to actually go in and help you utilize that protein so that you don't have the waste products that are found when you digest animal protein. And actually there are people who have lived on spirulina exclusively for long periods of time and experience no nutritional deficiencies whatsoever. So it truly is nature's perfect food.
Spirulina sounds like a perfect product for me because I'm always on the go and sometimes I forget to eat. So I definitely need the extra protein.
Well, let me introduce you to another thing that you can take while you're on the go. These are really neat little sachets called single coral calcium. You can take them anywhere. You just pop them in your water bottles. You can take it with you when you're shooting a movie, and you know that you have mineral-rich drinking water right there available to you. And every sip of that water you take, you're infusing your body with the perfect ratio of minerals.
But why would I want to stick something in my water?
There's a lot of research coming out right now that shows that our soils are very deficient in minerals. And a lot of the health challenges that people are facing today is because of a lack of minerals. We're just not getting the minerals from our foods the way that we used to. And we're not getting it from our water supply either. So once you filter your water, which is you have to do these days to get the bad stuff out, you really need to put the good stuff back in. You need to put those minerals back in your drinking water and drink that mineral-rich water throughout the day. It's incredibly important for your overall health. Another reason that minerals are important is because they're actually nature's alkalizer. We're supposed to be taking in mineral-rich food and water on a daily basis to help alkalize our bloodstream. But many of us are not, and so our bloodstream becomes more acidic, and it will actually pull the minerals from our bones to help offset that. So that's why a lot of people these days are getting brittle bones and breaking their bones more easily as they age. So this is definitely something that you want to address early on, and single coral calcium is one of the easiest ways to do that. Some companies are actually built around that product alone.
That sounds like a product I definitely need because the last thing I need is brittle bones.
Now, RBC Life was actually built around another product. Remember I told you about my father and his fascination with the medicine plant, aloe vera? And it was his team that discovered that it was actually the polysaccharide in the aloe that was making it so beneficial. Well, he also believed in people consuming the benefits of the entire aloe fillet. And so one of our foundational products at RBC Life is aloe-mannan. This captures all the benefits of the aloe vera plant in one product. It's simply the inner fillet of the aloe grown and processed the way that his scientists discovered was the best way to yield maximum benefits. And it's dried into a powder so that you can actually take it with you anywhere. And you can get the immune boosting benefits, the digestive health benefits, and all the amazing benefits of this medicine plant anywhere in the world.
Father sounds like an amazing man.
He's the best. He's 84 and still passionate about life and health and still working. He started RBC Life 20 years ago with the commitment to bring the best nutritional supplements in the industry so that he could help people live longer, healthier lives. And as you can tell from our conversation today, he's really living up to his commitment. His products are going to help you get a handle on those aging problems and help you live a longer, healthier life and be more successful too.
And it sounds like an amazing company, and I cannot wait to get started on them. You know, I feel my bones fixing themselves as you spoke. So load me up with everything, and I will start on them right away. In fact, I leave next week for a film shoot where I am playing a football coach with a bunch of high school kids, which should be interesting, and I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of bruises. Yeah. So which one should I start first now?
Okay, so start with